Yo, yo. Welcome to the JO podcast. And this is another episode of extreme uh, news, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like an introduction that I can use. You know, as time is going on, I'm getting a lot more hyper, I'm noticing. My 30th birthday is coming up, August 19th. And now I just feel like, I don't know, maybe it's anxiety or something, but I just feel really antsy right now. And it's been that way for a minute. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, what's going on outside. People are starting to go out more. Like, I feel like, a lion inside of a cage. So it's pretty interesting how my energy is feeling, but I hope you're well. I hope you've conquered last weekend. Did a lot of stuff. A lot of people went to Vegas last weekend, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was a special occasion or what, but I hope those people who did made it safe and sound back to their homes, back to work if they're working, whatever they're doing. I just hope you're good. So let's go ahead and give a shout out and a congratulations to everyone a part of the SNYJNZ project. I released the SNYJNZ comic issue number one Sunday on March 21st, and the reviews were amazing. So shout out to everyone a part of it. This was literally picking out, models and actors and musicians and, people who are in entertainment from all parts of the world. Getting them to take a few pictures during quarantine, and using that in basically, sketching it into a comic. So shout out to Cisco, True Cisco, if you want to follow him for any kind of comic work that you want done. And everybody a part of it. It was a nice project. It was a project that took about 6 months. It was a plan that I had for years. But we were able to get it done in about 6 months or so, maybe a little more. So congratulations. It came out, good reviews. I also released my 24/7 radio station. So check out JO Radio. Just on your spare time, when you wake up in the morning, go ahead and blast it. When you're, I don't know, cooking dinner or something, just play some music. It's alternative music from rock music to rap music. I got a little R&B in there. We got a lot of good mixes. So make sure you just check it out, and as well as SNYJNZ. SNYJNZ, the novel, the book that I'm writing is coming out very soon. But in the meantime, check out the comic book. It's cool. It's very fascinating work, and it's a lot of meaning to it that's going to really build to something chaotic. As the storyline goes on. This is about a superhero who's with two of his sidekicks, and they go to this bar, um, and this is during a zombie apocalypse. So they're at this bar. They get kicked out the bar. That same bar ends up blowing up by their enemies, the renegades, and Sunny teams up with them because this is a world where there's no guns, there's no grenades, there's everything got confiscated, before that life. So Sonny and his friends, they're just curious to find out like who these guys are. Can we build allies from them? They did, but trouble caught up to Sonny Jean in Prior, which is in the Novelty series, right? So there was something that happened to where his enemies came and attacked him and whoever he was with. So the Renegades, they got rid of one gang and now they're onto a whole new gang. So they're teaming up with Sonny Jean to really destroy this group called the No Man Land. And these are guys in business suits. These are guys who are, strategic and, crazy. They build things. They have helicopters. They have all these things in a zombie apocalypse at that. So check it out and just enjoy it. It's something unique. I feel like it's something that you would enjoy. I feel like it's something you'll catch on to. And stay tuned for the book because the book will explain it all. I'm thinking about writing 7 books for this. It's already, uh, just in mind, just already pretty much structured exactly how I want it to go down. So make sure you check it out. And that's pretty much how my weekend was. Just busy, busy, busy. So we do got news. We got news. So one, that Evander Holyfield's versus Mike Tyson fight it's not going down. As much as some people wanted it to happen, it's not happening. And good. I don't want them to just this is not the Rocky movie. You know what I mean? You can't just come out of retirement after 40 plus years. Not saying it's, I'm just over exaggerating on the years, but you can't just come out and just say, yeah, I want to fight. These are going to be people who are clearly damaged from their experiences and their prime and their life in boxing. And now they're going back and fighting after, Mike Tyson had his fight, but Evander Holyfield, it was just like even the Mike Tyson fight with Roy Jones, it wasn't all that great. It was a lot of punches thrown, but I don't think they need to bring, the legends back. I think that they just need to just grow it and not be so greedy. It seems a lot more greedy now because they're just like, oh, Roy Jones can fight Mike Tyson. Let's remake the Holyfield and Mike Tyson fight. It was kind of like that grudge match, right? With I think it was who was it? Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, I think. Or no, I think it was like Danny DeVito or not Danny DeVito. What's his name? Uh, what's his name? But it was this movie where they were just older guys and they were boxers and they had their prime moments and everything and then they retired and they came back to box again for the last time. Grudge match, it's called. And Robert De Niro and someone else. But anyways, I don't think that they should be able to do that shit. Those are the movies. This is real life. Those people could really get hurt. One shot to the face by Mike Tyson to Evander Holyfield, and that's the thing is like Tyson can't bite his ear again, right? Because that would have to come if they're having this rematch. He would have to bite his ear again just to show the kids today what happened back then. And I don't think he's willing to do that. So congratulations. I'm glad that they're not doing this because I like Mike Tyson. I like Evander Holyfield. I don't think they need to do this. And last week I said that, Sweetie and Quavo, maybe Quavo just needs to send her flowers with bedazzled diamonds on it. Just shit fresh out the coal mine. But they're officially done. And Sweetie said to Quavo, pay me and maybe I'll take you back. I'm a businesswoman, is what she said. And I don't know how much of that is true because the article, the thing with articles, is you read them and you kind of see like, okay, did she really say it like that? Um, so I don't know if it's just gossip, or maybe. Hang on, we actually do have a clip. Hang on, let's see what this says. Because that's kind of low, to be honest. If you're telling your ex that you've been with for a couple of years, like, pay me in order to get me back. Like, I don't care how much fucked up shit he's done. Like, I don't think that that's fair. And what's to say he hasn't basically paid you? I mean, I'm sure he paid for your food, paid to get, your nails done, maybe. He's paid for some stuff, I'm sure. Let's hear it. Let's hear what they say. Gotta put him on ice. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So that must have been an older uh, interview. I don't think that had anything to do with Quavo. But all right. I mean, listen. You could be a businesswoman. You could be a businessman. The fact of the matter is, pretty soon you're gonna want to fall in love. You're gonna want to, walk the aisle. You're gonna want to wear the wedding dress. You're gonna want the ring on your finger. You're gonna want children. You know, you're gonna want that beautiful life. I think women and men want that to an extent. Um, and for you to just say that you're a businesswoman, everything is a transaction. You're not having my kids. I'm not putting a ring on your finger because I know exactly what your intentions are. And if Sweetie is saying that, like, I get it. Like, you know, People have their opinions. People move how they want to move. Just know that a lot of men won't take that as, oh, this is the woman of my dreams. This is the girl I've been looking for. They're looking at that and they're just like, oh shit, at least the real ones are, right? They're looking at that like, oh, hell no. And that's what makes you a transaction more. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you lose value when you feel like you're valued. Don't ever, you should never, I don't want to say don't ever because I don't want to put that kind of energy and tell people what they shouldn't do. I'm learning that the hard way. I'm learning people are just going to do whatever. But just expect negative results for thinking like that, thinking that, you got to buy me back. You got to buy back my love. Flowers are good enough, man. Flowers should be good enough with some chocolates, a follow-up checkup on you every now and then, like just being that kind of consistent. Like if you're into material things or money or anything like that, that just says a lot about you. And it's like, do you really want to be that? Do you really want to live your life like that forever? Because that's not, this is, I look at these kind of conversations and then you look at, you know, I hate to jump from one aisle to another, but you think about like the porn stars and the strippers and those kind of women who have a hard time a lot of the times finding relationships. You know what I'm saying? And because everything was a transaction to them, whether they're growing up like that or getting as they got older, like whatever the case may be. So it should definitely be you should be aware of what you say when you say shit like that. It's dangerous, and I don't want to say dangerous like people are gonna threaten you and shit like that. It's just like it's gonna be hard for you to find a relationship, plain and simple. So I hope that Quavo and Sweetie work it out. I feel like they were a great couple. Uh, so I just hope that they work it out and kind of see what's going on. But uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure if Quavo had to pay you and to take him back. I don't think he's that kind of dude. Maybe so, but I don't think he's gonna roll for that shit. He's probably just gonna hop on to the next one. I mean, the guy dropped Bad and Bougie. You know what I'm saying? The guy. I mean, this guy has plaques on the wall. Pretty sure when you go to Quavo's house, there's plaques everywhere and diamond teeth everywhere. So I'm pretty sure that he'll sorry to say. Did you guys see that video of Lamar Odom? He knocked down his sparring partner. Um, it was basically Lamar Odom is fighting pop stars singer or former pop star, I guess you could say, Aaron Carter, and Lamar Odom, the basketball player, of course. Uh, and the guy he was sparring with, dog, it looked like The Rock and Kevin Hart were fighting. Like the guy was so short compared to Lamar Odom. And why is that big news that he knocks him down? Duh. It was literally like that one video game. I forgot what it was called, but it's that old video game where you're this little boxer. You look like you're built like Rocky, and you're fighting all these big dudes. You fight like I think Mr. T and Mike Tyson, whatever. Yeah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. You fight him. So it's like it literally looks like that. Like it looks so disturbing. And then he knocked him down. The guy doesn't even have a reach advantage. It's like you know when you put your hand like on a kid's head while they're swinging. You know what I mean? They're trying to swing at you, and you stiff arm. You give them that long stiff arm, and they're just like still trying to swing at you. That's what it looked like. That was disturbing, and I hope that guy's okay. I do have a dumbass award that I want to give to. The dumbass award goes to this Twitch racist guy who was stabbed during a live stream. So basically, he trolled people, um, slurring the N word everywhere, which I don't know why in 2021 people think that that's still acceptable. You're gonna get recorded getting beat up. There's gonna be a lot of things that you're gonna have to deal with those kind of consequences. I remember when this one dude, and I always tell this story because that's how real I know it is, but he was this one fat Bubba Sparks looking guy, and he was using the bathroom. He went to high school with me. This white dude, looked like he was fresh out the farm or whatnot. Uh, and it was a group of black dudes that came in there and they were using the bathroom. And then the white dude was just like, "Oh, what's up, my niggas?" Like just plain and simple. And white people don't even sound right saying that word. Like Like that's how you know that it's a word that you can't say or you shouldn't say. No, you can't say it actually. It is because like it doesn't sound right when they say it anyway. So he's like, "What's up, my niggas?" And they were just like, "What?" So as soon as he took a piss, respectfully, they beat the shit out of him in the bathroom. And this is this big dude. He looked like he can clothesline all of them or fucking throw them all around easily. But they beat him up. And this Twitch guy, he got stabbed for hurling the N word. Like, when are you gonna learn? Why do that? Like, what is the point? What is the point? That is, see, when I give these dumbass awards, like, it goes straight to the people who can wake up in the morning and be like, I don't have to do that. I chose to do this during my day. And so you have this guy who's just trying to get that attention. He's trying to go viral and get stabbed for it. I mean, like when I look at people like when they try to remake Jackass, the movie Jackass, like they're trying to, it was in the works, quote unquote. They don't even have to do that. Just look on the internet. You see guys like this doing that kind of shit and getting the consequences, getting dealt with after that. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where people just got to be careful, dog. Like it's no games out here. I know you want to get your little 30 seconds of fame, but once that goes, that goes. Is it worth it? Is it worth getting stabbed? Now you got to go to the hospital. You got to explain what happened. You got to re-evolve because you can't go on social media because people are gonna clown you. So you got to go off Instagram or social media for a while, re-evolve, probably go to church or get the good word or something, all because you decided to hurl it inward. Papa John is talking about not using it and trying to figure out how to not use it. He's been trying that for 2 years. It's like I get it. It's probably a lot of white people that say it behind closed doors. And all I can say is if you do that, just keep doing that. And I don't want you to say it, but I can't stop you. But don't be dumb and do it. And in front of lions, you're blood in a shark tank. Like, is it worth it, man? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with people. Sunny Jane is out now. Um, Let me see what other news do we have. That is because I don't like when people do that, like say that word anyways. I don't like when white people say that word, I should say. Um, and I think that it's just it's uncomfortable because you clearly know what you're doing wrong. So it's like, why? Um, I think that's it. I think that's it. I just wanted to talk a little mess. Um, have a great time with you guys. Uh, Sunny Jean is out. Make sure you check it out. I'm checking in with you guys. I want to do some interviews soon. I'll do something, maybe get some co-hosts, just really build this up, as time goes on. But I appreciate you guys for, showing love and keeping the podcast going. So with that said, this is the JO podcast, and I will steal your ears again on Friday. Yeah.